Good morning, good morning. What's up, y'all? So, I have had a lot of people come into my Twitch chat, YouTube chat, variety of locations to contact me, Discord, things of that sort. And they're just, because they've seen my videos, they've stumbled across my old videos that kind of reference, hey, how do I get Choir of One primarily? And you guys know that. If you've been around, you know a lot of people ask and a lot of people are looking for help with Choir of One. And so I decided, I was like, you know what? It's time. Let's go in and let's figure out what it would take to do it in the Edge of Fate. So I put out a video yesterday and helped people and tried to sort that out for them. However, I figured we'd just go through on my alt account and do it because I don't have the Wishkeeper. I don't have a lot of the intrinsics and catalysts for Choir of One. I don't have Slayer's Fang. I don't have Barodiad. And so I kind of did that on purpose. And I decided that I was going to take care of that post-release. So you guys are going to see live today, just going through and gonna knock some of this stuff out here on my alt account and just vibe with you guys. So if you want to hang out, hang out. If you want to lurk, lurk. If not, this will live on the channel. I may clip some stuff out, but I'm just gonna be vibing today, y'all. So that's the plan. What's up, Cuban? How you doing, man? So we finished the Wyvern boss. I think you saw that. We went to Hobby. We got to Hobby. We got to a solid DPS phase, but it just got a little late. Steinsy had been up for, I mean, he stayed up all night, he said, to watch the raid race. And then he slept for like 2-3 hours and then got up, and then we started attempts and learning together as a team yesterday. So we are coming back tonight, 8:30 p.m. And we are going to, when we get up, or when we get on, we're going to kill the Hobgoblin, and we are doing final boss tonight. So I expect us to do another 3-4 hour stream this evening, starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So, Chris Leezy. So Falling Guillotine comes from Onslaught currently, and then what's up, Jake? And then the Slammer comes from Vanguard. Like, at least it did. It came from Vanguard operations in the past. Now, I don't know how they're actually handling the Vanguard weapon rotation in the Edge of Fate. So that's actually going to be a good question, man. If you're looking for a weapon with Eager Edge on it, you can always do Dares of Eternity, but I understand if you did not want to go suffer through that. So.
And now another ancient train. But how do they all connect? More importantly, how can we help? The status of the singularity will worsen.
Jake, you doing all right, man?
Can't do anything about that right this moment. But discovering a locking mechanism this complex and a radio transmission that sounds human means we could be on the precipice of encountering another pocket of civilization.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Oh, had enough people asking me how to get these damn weapons, and I was like, you know what? I have an old video on my channel that did really, really well for a live stream. I think live it had only been watched by 100-200 people, and like 100-200 views, and it ended up with like 5,400. So yeah, this is technically my first Hunter playthrough. Full transparency, I just went ahead and bought the thing. Andrew, awesome, man. Yeah, appreciate you doing that. Just trying to help people out, man. Got a lot of people with a lot of questions. So I actually have not played through the campaign on my Hunter though. On my main account, I just ended up buying the thing. So So yeah, Andrew, I'm just gonna do it in one full setting here. I literally just logged onto this account for the first time this season, and we're gonna go straight through. I don't, like I said earlier, I'm not sure if you were here for it, but basically what I'm gonna do is gonna try to get the Wish Keeper. I'm gonna try to get Slayer's Fang, and I have Catalyst, or I'm sorry, I have Choir of One, but I do not have the intrinsics or all of the catalysts for it. So it's just an alt account. I just ran out of time. Fuse with dark matter.
Well, this sure is new. All your vitals
Oh,
appear to be
it went away.
but your molecules are moving unbelievably fast.
Guardian, this energy pattern is distinct from your expected paracausal signature. It matches the dark matter readings from when we landed. It appears you
There it is.
managed to somehow fuse with dark matter.
Yeah. Sorry, Jake. Oh, I think I'm gonna die. Oh, I can stand here. Nice. What's up, Bat? Yeah, Jake, basically, for the third time, because I'm not sure if you heard it, but basically just doing I gotta get a playthrough and get further or far enough that I can relatively easily hold my own on the Pinnacle Ops. So yeah, for anyone who's just tuning in and wants to know off the rip, I've already posted a YouTube short up on how to get Choir of One. And basically the TLDR on it is you have to complete the Pinnacle operation. So if you go in here, you go to the portal, and then when you're here, you go to the Pinnacle Ops tab at the bottom. Dude, these tooltips kill me. Pinnacle Ops here. I do have the Whisper, but you can go in here, Encore Mission, and then what you're looking to shoot for higher and higher scores. That's what I've been told. So we're gonna learn together. Had some different people. Panic Attack, see over YouTube, got all the Catalyst Choir running the Pinnacle Strikes. It was wild. Did you get them, Panic? If you're still around, did you get them all in just one drop? Like, did they just like hit, or did you have to run? Because I know people were farming Encore. Just be interested. What's up, Mark? How you doing, man? Do the weekly missions. You get tier 4 armor. Has to be the hardest difficulty though. Gotcha, man. So you talking about weekly missions on Kepler? Gotcha. Yeah, on this character, I've not done the I've not done any of the missions. I just fired it up for the first time. So armor, the different tiers of armor, Jake, they do they basically give you different stat like pools you can be in. Meaning, like, there's ceilings for, like, how strong a tier 2 or a tier 3. Yeah, exactly what Mark said. So, just stat ranges that piece of armor can be. When you hit tier 5, I don't think tier 4, Mark, you might be able to confirm for me, but I think tier 5, you can only do, with that, you can get 11 energy instead of 10 per armor piece as well. And then there's the capability at the higher end, like higher band, you can do like a little bit of light reworking of your stats, meaning you can go in and you can take like 5 or 3 or something like that from one stat and then put it into another, things like that. So I was more, Mark, I was more asking for confirmation on, can you do that for tier 4? Yeah, Jake, at the very, very end, and that's been a lot of the conversation around like the day one rating scope, because the Encore mission was available, and then they had a modifier on there called Grenadier, or not, I don't know if it was Grenadier, but basically like where you had 3 shackle grenades that couldn't be used offensively, but they were just for traversal, and they were letting people skip around in the mission. So all of the Pinnacle Ops missions and things like that, they are basically the missions are set up so that you can get certain amount of drops based on the difficulty. It's more like time. It's not necessarily the difficulty of the encounter itself, but they had it estimated that it was going to take 40 minutes to complete, and teams were completing it in like 15 to 18 minutes. Like, it was insane. Bow, bow, bow.
Why send a train to invite us to a black hole? Seems whoever sent our invitation.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's called a grapple grenade. I'm just not sure if that's what the modifier inside the Pinnacle Ops thing was called.
But you're not gonna like it.
Try me.
The gravimetric distortions, the dark matter, the weird train. An invitation? There's only one group of jokers I know who get up to those kinds of theatrics. The 9.
Chunky
Well, that's
13.
theory. Although I would expect to have already heard from the emissary if that was the case.
Hey Van, how you doing, man? Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, actually, it's interesting how often YouTube like push stuff like that.
Going to rerun the
Hey, thank you for the gifted, man. Thank you. Really appreciate that.
Get us some answers.
It's funny how YouTube will just push out notifications at different times and stuff like that. So yeah, right before the Edge of Fate, made the decision for myself, my family, and what I'm doing to pursue this thing full time. So making videos, making content, and trying to help people do this. This is my job. So appreciate you, man. Really, really appreciate it.
It comes after the Mayday, but the timestamp says it was reported. Either someone is intentionally trying to scramble these transmissions, or the singularities.
Jake, the other thing you might not have realized is they changed the dodge. So what is it? Is it Gambler's Dodge? Yeah, Gambler's Dodge. To when it's tied to your melee stat now. So if you can dodge anywhere at any time, but you see my melee stat's only at 46. If I could get it up to 70, which I probably could, I would get my full melee back. But here, I'll throw this. Oh, okay, that gave it back to me. But typically it will only give you back, a portion of it. So I don't know if that had something to do with the fact that I got a kill with the melee. Maybe I should just like eat it here. Well, I don't even have my dodge, so I just did that for no reason.
Thought I'd recognize those symbols. This is the House of Exile.
Ah. Dodging little mother. What's up, Joe? So I was just talking about this with the guys. I actually, to prep for the raid, which obviously did not go. I mean, the raid's cool, really cool, but it didn't go how I had hoped it did. For our team. Honestly, the main thing you want to do is just figure out if those exotic weapons the exotic armors are worth it for you. There's really no reason that I can see to play the legendary campaign through on more than one character. because I think you can just go in, like, once you complete the campaign, or you pass the campaign, so you can pay to pass the campaign if you want to. You know, I mean, I would suggest people just play it through, but if you're in a time crunch or something of that sort and you're like, well, I don't really want to do this, I understand that. So you can, as soon as you get past that, I think you can play through the Sieve exotic mission, and you would be able to get some of those exotic armors. I don't think there's, to my knowledge, I don't think there's really a reason to not, like, to have to play through a legendary campaign on all characters unless you just want to. So my goal for today on this is to just get the, oh, I'm hurty. My goal for today is just to get far enough that I'm not a complete and absolute utter waste of space when it comes to doing the thing. So yeah, and I would for sure suggest people play through the legendary campaign on whatever their main character is, because like the Titan's Thor hammer is a cool ability, but like it's a little niche. Like I know some people are doing, but so Jake, actually what they did this time around is they made it so the raid is available, like the normal mode raid is available during the contest window after the first team cleared it. So ever since they started doing the contest mode dungeons, they kind of like went more lackadaisical on that front, and or they opened it up for like everyone to be able to play it. So last night when we were playing, we were actually just on normal mode.
We've got what we need. Let's head back to the train and see if we can't get past that blockade.
No more transmissions on the backlog, and the timestamps are all off.
Yep.
Keep heading for the train. Maybe we can triangulate a location.
Yeah, dude. Mark, that contest raid, bro. Holy moly, bro. Yeah, I had a good time. I had a really good time trying it out, but man, this old dude, unfortunately, does not seem, so I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad at all about Bungie giving things for hardcore players, things of that sort. It's just one of those things, man. The musical one. There was a musical? Oh, are you talking about the Wyvern? Joam, I don't think it unlocked, to my knowledge, I don't think it unlocked something new for everyone this time around. They did that before, but let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, the Wyvern. The big old Wyvern boss that had like the 4 beats, bump, 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 boom, like send you flying. Cool concept for a boss, for sure. Yep. Let me do this here. Just kind of. Yeah, man. There's a lot of people who are kind of in that place. That's why when we've been going through, like over the last couple of days, we've been going through as a Sherpa squad, and we just been trying to figure out like what. So we spent a lot of time in the Hydra boss yesterday, just breaking the encounter, just like doing everything. We literally did polls where we were like, all right, let's just see how this messes stuff up. Let's just see how this f's this, that kind of thing. And it was very, very enlightening. All right, let's see here. Just do. How about this? Let's do this here. And then I want to just lean into class ability regen. Go. Built-in stompies. All right, let's try that. See how this feels. Oh, let me out. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I feel like anyone who, if you pay close enough attention, you'd be able to pick up on about what you need to. Oh, man, that's a great question. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. So, this is a weird time. And so, some would say it's a great time to start doing this full time. Some would say this is a really rough time because I'm trying to navigate like the shifting. Yeah, honestly, Jake, that's spot on. So the shifting tides of like, okay, how a lot of my content creation right now is not how I like to operate. I like to operate much more proactively. I like to be ahead of things. But right now I'm trying to help people. And so part of doing this that I would not have anticipated, I didn't think was going to be a thing, is that like you guys drive the content I make. Like, did I wake up today and be like, oh, you know what's a great idea? I'm gonna go get all of these mission exotics. Not really. Like, I don't hate it. Like, I'm fine. I'm chilling. I'm literally playing a video game. That's fine. But the truth is, like, the reason I'm doing this is because I was live on stream yesterday. I stepped away for a second, looked at my phone, and I had like 7 messages from different people on an old Choir of One video. And people asking how to get the gun. And I knew that was going to happen. I knew I was planning on making something. I was not planning making it this early. And then not only that, people asking, okay, well, how do I get the intrinsics? How do I get all that? How do I get these things if I got the gun? Because the problem that I don't think Bungie anticipated was when they put the gun inside of Xur's inventory, well, they didn't give that to anyone, and then the people who got it, they didn't have time to go get that stuff. So we have a bunch of people who just are raw dogging Choir of One at this point. and they don't have any of the catalysts or intrinsics, but now they're able to play it if they came back for the Edge of Fate. So that's what we're doing today. That's what we're kind of working through. We're trying to figure that out for everyone and show that. So back to your actual question, the scheduling of things, what I would like to do is be available on Tuesdays for reset. There's some weeks that that's going to be more important, some that are not. So be around. Thursday nights inside of my Discord, once we get a full understanding and grasp of this raid, I'm going to be hosting Sherpa runs live on stream. And those will actually, I'm working through the kinks on it right now. But those are going to be things that will be available primarily to those who are Twitch and YouTube members. Like so a Twitch subscriber, a YouTube member. And the main reason for that is because when we bring people onto the stream, I want to bring people who are invested in the stream. And it has nothing to do with like, oh, you need to pay to do that. It has to do with like, we brought people on and they get in there, and we've had some people say slurs in the past. We've had some people, using foul language, having terrible attitudes, things like that. But if someone was invested enough to be like, hey, here's a Prime sub. I already got a Prime sub for free. ! Prime in the chat. If you want to learn how to use your Twitch Prime chat or Twitch Prime sub that you get for free for Amazon Prime. But if we bring people in, we kind of go through and try to help people as much as we can. And so, what's up, Echo?
That's the man who sent the distress signal. But he didn't seem in distress.
Something's wrong with time.
I'm curious as to how our contact intends to fix it. His observations seem to be correct.
And we just got here.
So
There's probably a whole mess.
we keep talking about it, but I keep not exactly saying it. So goal and what I've found is I love this time slot, this 8 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Eastern time slot. Get in here.
Our new friend seeing the people here.
Ikora did say she
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
sentient life.
And then doing realistically, I have some other videos and things. Like I have a ton of ideas for scripted videos, things I like to do. I've been dipping my toe back more into things like build videos, things like that. That's stuff I hadn't done before.
Sorry for all that earlier.
So build crafting, getting things. I'm sure I'll get better at that stuff as it goes. So I don't want to. Oh, that's funny. These are all from my... when we went through and collected as many exotics in one day as possible. I had all the triumphs still for it. I think that's the last time I played on this account. Yeah, honestly, that's the biggest help, Van, what you said just right there. Like, the biggest thing that people could do to help is just, if you're available, just tune in. If you see something that's helpful, share it out. If you have your own community of people that you play with, people that you enjoy running with, you're trying to help. I'm just trying to be a resource, right? Like starting there and then like expand outwards if we can. So, let's see here. So let me up this one. And then I need to, on my ghost shell. So I don't really want to play through campaign stuff, but oh, I actually don't know that I can on this account. So here we go. We're going to do Portal Gaming. Portal Gaming, y'all. Hey, you know what? But Jake, if I'm the only person you talk to that plays Destiny, and you send me my videos, guess what I'm gonna do? To support, I'll watch the entire thing through. I won't click on it until I can watch it all the way through. But when I can, man, I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna watch that thing all the way through.
With everything going on near the anomaly, the vanguard spread quite thin, but that hasn't stopped our enemies from pushing their territorial claims. Luckily, where our enemies need a whole battalion, we need only you.
Man, I think the main thing about the video stuff, man, and I appreciate that, because the main thing is, like, you kind of just gotta start posting. And you know this, it sounds like you've made videos before, but YouTube's going to, they're going to help you find your audience. But the problem is, a lot of channels don't give YouTube enough content to do that. So for me in the past, like, I had videos, I mean, I had like a couple. They were like 15 to 30 views, and that was like inside our clan, right? That was like going back to our day one, you know, day one Root of Nightmares clear, or Crota clear, or hey, we did this challenge. Do you guys remember when this funny thing happened? It wasn't for anyone else. Yeah, literally an inside job. It wasn't for anyone else outside. But then once I started and kind of took, I think a lot of people struggle with like the, oh, it's kind of cringe. I don't want like people to perceive me and do, you know, it's like, oh, you know, me enjoying what I like. But I just kind of decided that I was going to not do that. That I was not going to worry about that stuff. I don't know why. I just kind of made the decision that it was kind of worth doing it. And I'm glad I did. Because now we've hit a place where it's like, you know, there's a ton of people that have been reached. And then the coolest thing is when it turns, the coolest thing for me, it's like when it turns over, like it turns the page. So for instance, started doing this stuff. Jake, you know, you weren't really around. I don't know how I was on solo. Maybe I'm just bad at the game. It feels like they're freaking all over the place right now. But Jake, like for instance, you were gone. I started making videos. I don't know if you even saw the notice that I started making videos, things like that. But like, it took some time of me streaming, me being consistent with it for you to be like, oh yeah, you know, oh, he's doing a thing. It's cool. You know, you almost have to like do enough bad stuff to then hit like the quality level that people would actually think like, oh, he is serious about this shit. So. Nice, Echo. Change this here. So for anyone who's just tuning in, let's give a recap for what we're doing today. I am on my alt account. I have not played this account since I think the last time I touched this account was when I was doing my exotic. So it's probably July 7th because I was doing an exotic hunt where I was looking for every raid and dungeon exotic that I did not own on this account. Got a lot of them. If you missed that, stream, I still need to clip out. That's one thing I wanna work on getting a little better. Is like when we do these cool events and stuff, I want to make sure that I get highlight videos out. And I still have all the footage for that, so I need to do that at some point. But that was an awesome day. I got more than I could have ever expected I was going to get in one day. But we are doing, because this is a free account, as in I do not own the expansion on it at this point. I may have if content requires in the future. So I am going to go through the portal right now and figure out what it's going to take. Now I do own, I own the Final Shape. I don't owned. I was going to say I owned the episode echoes content and stuff like that in the past. For a solo op, this is a pretty big area. How do I launch back up there? What's up, Revolt? How you doing, man? Oh, it's down here. Okay. Guys, I promise I'm slow, but I'm worth waiting on. Whew. Sounds good to me, man. What'd you guys end up doing, or where'd you guys end up getting with the DP? Oh, come on. You want to jump away? All right, so I'm currently at 12 with my highest being the 24 drop there. Let's see what comes from this. Of course, I get a cloak again. 16 cloak, 18.
You seem happy with your loadout, but I hope you're open to a little experimentation. If you're up for it, I'll put your name in the hat for some R&D.
I had some, yeah, with fire team ops. I got you. Yeah, we were just using the, I was just using the enemy type name. Like Wyvern, Hydra, and Hobgoblin. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's so much stuff out there now that doesn't give any, like, hey guys, we fight Vex in the new raid. Like, but I do appreciate you. Here we go. Try to see how long I can stay off the ground. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Refreshing after working with Saladin.
That's a pretty low bar to clear, but I'll take the compliment.
Oh, dude, me too. I had to tell Hala about that one. She was struggling a little bit in one of our encounters. I guess I just didn't put any. I mean, it just makes too much sense, though, with Curus, man. Like, being a chess piece as well. Just swapping between them. Like, we had a guy on our contest mode team we were trying to run with that was rocking. He was rocking PKs with his multi-mock. And I was like, dude, like, you know, like, how is that working? He's like, I don't know. He's like, it's kind of scuffed. Like, he's like, it's good. Like, I'm shredding down the enemies that I need to take out with my multi-mock. But, like, he's like, it's just not the fact that you had to swap between the different things or whatever. Just wasn't working how he wanted it to, so. A disruptor has entered the arena. You are correct. No more GM Nightfalls, only GM activities. So they have all the Conqueror title has been switched to what is known as, like, it's based on like conquests. And so there are some different feats that we have to accomplish, I guess. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't know. It'll again. I'm trying to leave some space for Bungie to try some things. They've shown that they're willing to go back on things. Like if it really doesn't. So if it's bad, I gotta believe that they would adjust, but. I know, but you're going to be able to do a lot more activities on GM. So, I mean, think we're sitting there grinding the exact same activity over and over and over again, right? Like, can only spawn or can only do like a Devil's Lair or something of that sort. It's like, well, now I can do a freaking GM Encore mission, get way more loot from it, have the contest, you know, or have the feeling of conquering something like that. And I just can't wait to see the content that comes out of it. We're going to have people who are doing solo GM Starcross mission, which would be very difficult. Like that would be very, very hard. So yeah, I think that's right. As long as the resource gain from those is greater, equivalent or greater, depending on the length of time, I think that would be huge. So yeah. So GM difficulty is not gone. GM Nightfalls, that rotator system, things of that sort. Like, we're gonna have multiple activities every week that are available when we hit that point. So not all is lost. It's just normal GMs, how we knew them for 20 whatever freaking seasons. You know, unfortunately that is gone. I guess it would have been like what, like 15, 16 seasons worth, dude. That's like 4 or 5 years. Oh, excuse me. Guess I should probably move from the Cabal drop pod. Oh, come on, game. You're just bad. Yeah, this is my alt account. It's when I actually have some stuff on. Yes. Yes, Echo. Yes, the answer is yes. If you do not have Lord of Wolves, if you need it, if you have not been using it, unfortunately, that means that myself and others have not done our job. Other content creators have not done our job and let you know that it is quite possibly the best gun in the game. I mean, Choir of One exists, but yeah, Lord of Wolves gives you the ability. Lord of Wolves makes it possible for me to play my favorite type of game. And Choir of One does a very similar thing too, which is the ability to use an eager edge sword for movement stuff while having an incredible DPS weapon at the same time. Yeah, I mean, you guys know. Love me some Choir of One, but Hitfire Lord of Wolves is absolutely nutty. Kibby, it did not go how we hoped, man. But the team had immaculate vibes. It was a good time. And it's always nice to explore something else. And then we had a really, really good day of stream yesterday, exploring the raid together with a lot of the Sherpas that we have in our clan, trying to learn, trying to break the encounters, trying to really take a deep dive into what it would look like to teach a team. And, you know, we always have to look through the lens of like, okay, what's it going to take to teach this? What do we need to be competent in? Myself, Hollow, Batman, Revo, Spartan, you know, all the people who are in. I'm missing people. Don't take it as that's the only people, but like, what does it take to not carry people through, but help them get a full understanding of at least a role or two in each encounter, so that they could be helpful when the time comes. So Hey, I hit that one. I thought I was going to miss it. I just didn't think I hit it because they only hit for 9,000. Damn it. Oh, get out of here. You guys got this. Y'all got it. Did you get any polls in on the hobby? Okay. So yeah, that's what we need to do. Javier. What are you talking about? What guns what? Get some of this, bro. Get some of this. A little bubble action. Baltimach is in my hand right now. Lord of Wolves in my hand right now. This is not a gun. This is the eager edge sword. Oh. So when I'm talking about it, we're talking all exotic missions, meaning the ones that are available. I already have Whisper. I don't, however, have all the Whisper catalysts, though. Ooh, a little Darcy Deeps? Damn, we put that boss in the corner, boys. Yay! Yeah, thank you, Bat. Appreciate it.
If they're not successful, or worse, what if they are, and they use the scions to upgrade their prediction engines? It wasn't too long ago those possibilities broke you out into a cold sweat.
Oh, I love the new
We've just got so many enemies.
new scout. It's sick.
With each other. Would it kill 'em to save us the effort every now and again?
Sniper horn, isn't that right? The Darcy, it's basically Gallahorn, but for snipers. Oh, one of these days we're gonna get in trouble by adding the word horn to the end of something. Like, we're not going to think about it and be like, oh, something horn. It's like, oh, wait, we didn't mean that. Diamond. So, Diamond, you will not be able, to my knowledge, you will not be able to get the Barodiag catalysts currently. So, you are, for anyone who's just tuning in and you want to dip, sorry, I mean, I'd love for you to hang out, but I'll cut to the chase and say it again. I'll say it throughout the day. So, what you're going to do, you're going to come to the portal. If you, let's say you have Barodiad, you have Choir of One, you have Wishkeeper, Exotic Bow, you have Slayer's Fang, you have Whisper of the Worm, you have Outbreak Perfected, you know, these various guns that come from exotic missions. What you're going to do is you're going to come down here, you're going to come to the Pinnacle tab inside the portal. You want to run these activities, you want to customize them, and you want to run them at higher difficulty so you can hit A level. And you really, really want to make sure that you don't waste your time. So you want to push it. You want to make sure that you get to that A level for sure. And then if you do high tier, so it's easier to raise your difficulty by going up these difficulty levels on this left-hand side of my screen. If you choose higher difficulties, you can add things in. Something we found that was fairly easy, you can do, you know, if you don't mind, having locked loadouts. Like, if you know what you're going to be running, you can lock your loadouts and get a big boon. Like, if you lock your own loadouts, you get a lot of points. You can go through some of these modifiers, like adding Banes if you want to. You can add, like, counterfeit. Hate counterfeit, but you can do these different trade-offs and these different modifiers, things of this sort. And there's at times where you can go through here and you can actually add boons and they don't take too much away. So you add, like, multiple negative modifiers, and then you go in. You want to get this to an A rank on the mission in question. Okay, so today, here's what I'm trying to accomplish. I just logged on to my alt account. I've not played this season on this account. I'm going through here. I need some catalysts and intrinsics from Encore. I need the Slayer's Fang from Kel's Fall. I need the Wishkeeper Bow from Starcrossed. I have Whisper, but I don't have the catalysts yet. So that's basically, yeah. And then Cuban just said, like, if you're not 200 yet, then adding positive boons, it seems like they won't take away any points, which is good. So, yep, Diamond, appreciate you, man. That's exactly right. So if you wait till tomorrow, I think you turn that around tomorrow, you'll be just fine. So, yeah, Mark, I've done all these. I've done these missions in and out on my other characters. I've just not done them. I've not done them on this character. So, all right, let's see here. Anyone have any idea what I actually need to be shooting for level-wise? Let's see here. Okay, so that has a bonus drop there. Thank you, Diamond. I appreciate your subscription. Okay. I have not gotten any legs yet. I've not gotten any. Oh, I guess I technically can bring this up as well. So I think I want to do, I could do a helmet drop. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go do that real quick. So just trying to min-max some of this stuff here. I just want to get close enough that I'm not going to be completely throwing. I'm not going to get all the way up, but... Yeah, Cuban, on this account, I'm kind of challenging myself. I don't have the DLC on this character, because I kind of want to see if that affects anything with the Pinnacle. I don't think it does. I think now that the stuff is in the Pinnacle rotation, so I'm just trying to see what I can do, min-maxing through the portal. So I'm kind of just combining a couple of challenges here, and just to be informative. So, but you're right. It'd be so free if I just want to go out there and just grab as many of the chests and stuff that come up. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I got a lot of people who hop in, they see my videos, and they're like, oh, I want to get this gun now that it's available. And if I can prove that these, you know, you can prove anything by looking something up online. When you're looking something up online, like you can prove anything like from that, but sometimes just like getting firsthand experience can be crucial. Kitty, we're doing myself and some of the Sherpas, we're finishing our run tonight. We're going to be clearing this evening. We're working on all of our strategies on how we would like to teach people, setting up schedules, things like that. So if you are interested or you have interest in trying to get into a teaching raid in the future, hop in the Discord. Look at my channel bio. Hop in the Discord because we're going to have some stuff up in there for people. Yeah. And I don't really like making YouTube videos, like saying something like unequivocally, like, oh yeah, this is the case, without doing it. So yesterday, like I made a short for people because I had people that I trusted, like Neo and different people who were like, yeah, like this is how this works. Like this is how you do this. And, or like this worked for me. And I was like, okay, if I have like a personal reference who can tell me like, this is exactly how I did. And what's good about it is when he responded to, he like commented on my video and he said, hey, this is one thing I think you're kind of missing. That is super key. So Nova, what's up, man? Go get that DLC story, bro. We were just talking about trying to set up some teaching runs and things for the new raid. So, but you gotta be all done with the DLC, man, before we can do that. How are we feeling? How's everyone feeling about these like fire team ops, solo ops situations, stuff like this? Do you like? Because my initial reaction, like, I don't know. I don't ever come play on these locations. I don't ever come do this kind of stuff. Like, when's the last time I played a Technocrat Empire hunt outside of bounty prepping? You know what I mean? Sounds good, man. Yeah, being able to modify things, I think, is kind of an unspoken, goated thing about this new system. I think that this is actually performing really well. I don't know, because there's ways that they could like mess it up, right, and not have it set up to a place where it's like, I don't know, not have it tuned in a correct way, or have something else going on with it, and like people just like, oh well, you know, we have all these things, but it's not more lucrative to adjust your settings. But no, it is by far. Like, if you can find your own fire team and you can adjust your settings and do that, I think they do a really good job. But then the thing that I didn't realize was going to be a thing, and they probably said it, but I probably just ADHD brained it and didn't realize, is the bonus drop deal. Like the green engrams that can fall and then can pop on the rest of it, I think is awesome. So, Cuban, that sounds great, man. I mean, you were super helpful when we were learning the Wyvern last night, man. So here is our plan, and here's what would be helpful. And I think I'm gonna actually put it out there for some people inside the Discord. What I'm looking for first off is people who would be willing to help, but I need people who are willing to be kind, understanding, encouraging, not belittling in any capacity, things like that. And that stuff can get difficult. I'm not saying that you would, Cuban. I'm just saying just for anyone who's listening, like, oh yeah, I want to do this, you know, that kind of thing. Like, there's a lot of people who are like, oh, I know how to do this. And then they get frustrated after like 2 wipes. And they're like, well, why can't you do it? And they're not understanding like, hey, that person you're talking to has just like, you know, freaking worked a 12-hour day, just got home, doing whatever. And that's not their fault, but it's what they signed up for, right? Like if you sign up and you say like, oh, I'm going to help teach, well, that's what that means around here. If that makes sense. Like being okay with the fact that that person may be struggling, maybe having a harder time. So. Echo, I would just use the gun. Just use the gun, man. Go out, use the gun, hip fire the weapon. Yeah, man. I mean, I think that's great. Not great that they wanted that, but great that you saw that and you said, you know what, that's not something I want. It's not something I want for me. So. And the other thing too, sometimes when we're doing like new raids and stuff like that, like sometimes we just need to decide that we're gonna do like a 2-nighter. You know what I mean? It's like if people are working and we start something late, like I don't want to have to rush through something and be like, no, well we don't have time for you to learn. You know, we don't have time for you to learn right now. And you know, so just sit there, we'll do everything. Like, no, that's not what people sign up for, right? We had to do that a lot with Salvation's Edge. Or we need to set up set aside, 3-4 hours to do it, and that's fine. That's not what a normal run would be. We get 5-6 people in there who are experienced raiders on Salvation's Edge. It only takes a couple hours. It doesn't take, whatever. So. Yeah, that's kind of where, like, there's definitely value in playing with people who are above your level, but I just find that I don't know. This raid race was kind of eye-opening for me. Like, because like it's like, all right, if I'm not to the point, and I'm okay with it. If I'm not to the point where I'm going to be cleared on day one, I just want to play with people I want to play with. That's like plain and simple. That's the truth. And so I really, like, do not twist this. I really, really enjoyed the team that I ran with. Super funny guys, super cool guys. Had me rolling various times, talking about Nova bombing their bathroom and stuff, like having to take a bathroom break, stuff like that. Like, that is super funny. Made me, I was dying. But it's just one of those things, like, if I'm going to spend a long, extended period of time learning something with people, it feels nice to kind of invest in the group that you always play with and stuff. And so this was an experiment year for me, but I don't think I'll do it again. So I could be wrong. But all right, let's see here. All right, go to the tower. Okay. Exotic archetype focusing.
Checking now.
Let's see here. It's 21. Oh, look at all these prime engrams I didn't turn in. Hey guys. What you doing in my inventory?
A transaction to make, Guardian?
I've not. So I've actually not. I used Actium a tiny bit with, like a tiny bit with, whatchamacallit, Kvostov, but I have not used it outside of that. Yeah, just gotta try stuff out, man. Just gotta try it out. Jump off a cliff with some claw. I do like to think about the origination of things. So things like what you just said, Bart, just like, oh, it's like, well, how did that even start, dude? Like, how do you, I don't know. Like, how does someone convince themselves, like, hey, I'm going to jump out of this plane, or hey, I'm going to jump off this thing? I'm sure they dropped other things when it was attached to it, but bro, it's a hard sell for me, brother. Hard sell. Get me away from that ledge. All right. I have for sure done Vespers. I just didn't do the whole thing. Damn, I can't grab that. It's good to know that it's still there, though. All right, let me see what Hawthorne has, because our clan has been popping off. If you are watching right now and you are looking for a clan, join the Discord. If you're on Twitch, !Discord. If you're on YouTube, go to my channel bio. You can find the Discord link. And then inside of that, we have a channel called Join Our Clan. And you could join the Choir of Some, like 57 others have. 56 others, aside from me, have. We got people in here doing the Fire Team Ops, Pinnacle Ops, Crucible Ops, and we got to get that raid going. Got to get the raid going. No, Cuban. Come on now, it's not a cult. We just love the gun. We love the gun, but we can't be calling it a cult, brother. Join the #1 Choir of One fan club. TM. We've trademarked that. You can't take it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. One of us. One of us. Also, just a shameless plug I've not talked about recently. If you have thought about, or let's say you're feeling generous, we have a Tiltify campaign that runs through the month of July that we are raising money for the Bungie Foundation. We have raised $348. Have a goal of $1,000, but understanding that this is the first time I'm doing it, so it might not work out. Sorry for the flashbang white screen. Sorry, guys. But I think it'd be really cool if we could hit $500 on this. That would be awesome. I appreciate you guys. There are a variety of emblems and cosmetics and rewards that you can gain by doing these, but the key is to be generous first, and then you could take advantage of that. So a lot of the emblems are just $7. A $7 donation would get you a variety of emblems available. However, there is also this emblem that I'm currently wearing here. Let's see what the name is. I can't remember. The incandescent emblem here. You can gain access to through a $25. So that's a brand new one for this year. All right, let's see here. Okay, so I missed 3 of the bones inside of Warlord's Ruin, but I'll get rid of that. And I guess let's check out the portal still. Actually, what I want to do is I want to look and see what I actually need here. So 23 is my highest here. I think I'm just going to keep dropping just so I don't have to keep checking like that. I'm just going to keep dropping the highest stuff on the gear I'm using. 23, 21. Okay, so I need a chest piece. Is there any way for me to obtain a chest piece from portal activities? That's a helmet. That is a kinetic weapon. Where are those sitting? 23, 23. Okay, so those are not ideal. portal. Let's go back to fire team here. A bunch of leggies. Okay. Technocrat has 2 bonus drops on it. And then this here, the Jurisprudent, that is a kinetic slot. Let's go do this here. I don't think I can customize this yet. Yeah, I'm on like a... Oh, I can. Can I push this up into A tier? I don't know if I can. I'm gonna try though. Who's online? Anyone? No one? Okay. Well, let's give it a shot. If you want to, Revolt, you're welcome. Come vibe with me, man. Come vibe with me. Come and vibe, brother. I just want to see. So I know I don't have to get fully to 100, but I want to see what I need to do, because we gotta be able to pull the mission to a place where it's gonna be like worth it, if that makes sense. So. The womp womp gun. Sorry, Q, and I just saw that. That's funny. Ah, come on. We love when the blue drops, which is a funny thing to say. A little 24 action, y'all. Can I just kill you? Oh, that was a sick shot. I love turning enemies into unicorns. So here, hold this. Took. You said toke. We toke the chickens. Yeah. Come on, in Revolt. Because I don't think mid run that's gonna change like my level. Give me Praxis. Azimuth. Blues dropping one. I need that chest piece. Come on, game. Give me the chesty. Okay. You ever think someone's ever looked at a servitor in the eye like that and said, "Oh, you have beautiful eyes. You have beautiful purple eyes." A beautiful purple eye. Yeah, a singular purple eye. It's beautiful though. Eh. I wish we could just grapple straight up there. Let me in, brother. Let me in. You know you want to. You know you want to, brother. Oh, okay. There we go. Y'all, I just got a reminder / notice that I am on track and I have a goal to hit 250 followers on Twitch. If you guys are watching on Twitch and you're not following, would you consider? Appreciate that. Get notified when we do little challenges like this, or we're just vibing. You want to come hang out with us as I'm sherpaing a run and tell me how good the run is going. And the same thing on YouTube would be greatly appreciated. If you're not subscribed, we appreciate it. Bro, you're embarrassing. Get out of the sky, bro. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, I need to investigate this. You got this one, Revolt? I was thinking homie wasn't about to come in here. Let's go. Hey, I got a bonus drop for a Pinnacle Ops.
Finishing up here. Good. Without Phylax and Praxis, Aramis will grow reckless, careless. Without her counsel, she is
Helmet, legs, chest.
will
I did get the chest piece. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Waffle Toast, how you doing, man? Doing well, brother. Cannot complain, even if I did. No one wants to hear that that. Not one person. Everyone got complaints. I live a pretty damn good life, all things considered. You guys are not here to hear me complain about nothing, man. To be fair, that's how it should be. Yeah, brother, it's a good time. Yeah, so were you in the team that was trying, like, so I had just put the open invite thing up in the Discord for people, but I wasn't sure if you were in the team of people who kind of tried to run that. Okay, so I need to hit 90 to. How'd that go? Did any of you guys kind of like, because that's the thing that's tough about that kind of stuff. Like, obviously I was preoccupied with some other things, but like what gets most tough about stuff like that is like you gotta almost find someone who can kind of like lead the pack, so to speak. Oh my god, y'all were putting them hours in, bro. I got you, man. Nice. Yeah, Cuban, I appreciate you doing that, man. It's just one of those things, like, I want to facilitate, like, there's times where we want to facilitate more curated experience, right? So when we do like raid teaching runs, above all else, I want the experience to be peak, and then below that is the full clear in one day. Like, we're gonna get a clear, but sometimes it, like, especially when we've done the Salvation's Edge teachings in the past, like, sometimes there's things where we just have to, because of schedules, stuff of that sort, we got to say like, oh, okay, we're going to take a couple of days. We're going to extend this over, like, do the first 3 encounters, and then, like, usually, like, we would do that with Verity.
Eyes up. The Cabal have been holding off waves of Hive for weeks.
Yeah, the swarm stuff was crazy for me on normal last night, so I can see that for sure.
It allows Kylo to establish a beachhead on Earth at the Hive's expense. Letting them settle in would be a bad idea. Go forth, Guardian. Cleanse this place.
Oh, I knew it was gonna happen. Always doesn't here. Let me in.
Cabal would risk everything for a chance at retribution against the Hive. So much rage, so much suffering. You saw what the Hive did to the elixir on the shore. That would push anyone to the limit. The Red War proved that the Cabal have no limits. Then let's give them some.
Oh, they're above us. Okay. Just want to make sure we didn't miss any. Revolt, you got this data pad as well, I'm assuming. Gotcha. Stick a Lord of Wolves in its eye. Oh! Give me that. Oh, I missed. Yeah, dude, it sounds like you're having a good time with it. Kind of freaks me out when I was trying to use it. I was like, I don't know about this beam of death. It reminds me too much of a, whatchamacallit. 1K. I'm gonna blow myself up with it. I don't even know if you can blow yourself up with it, but felt like I was going to. Ah, that's disappointing. I mean, I guess it's good to test it, but oh. No. Okay, was that fusion grenades do? Okay. I thought it was because you hit an enemy and then they explode, like the scorch explode off the enemy, but oh, that was just a skill issue. I understand. I'm well acquainted with those. I thought I was about to die there. Somehow I thought that was about to be a friendly fire incident.
I have eyes on their commander just up ahead. Above honor will dictate that he'll have to answer your challenge. Time to fight fire with fire.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not supposed to be in here. I don't think. I hacked this. You're gonna have to let me out, brother. Oh, I can't get out. Oh, okay. There's a shrieker in here with me. Let me out. I can't get out. I was fast as fuck, boy. I have to die. I don't want to die. I don't even have anything to do that with. Oh. Oh, I guess they'll just... Hit me. Hit me, Shrieker, hit me. Okay. I thought it would, Waffle, but I think the problem is I'm inside it. And that has just caused all the issue. I thought it'd be okay, but... I would have bet money it'd be okay. Like I'd be on the other side of it. But as soon as Revolt said he did it, I was like, all right, well, we're done testing it. All right, big money, big money. I need some arms and an energy. Oh, I got an energy weapon. That's fine. That's fine. Let's see what I can pick up here. No arms. Trash. Okay, 29. Here at 27 here, 27 here. Okay, so I am up to, no, I'm not at 145. So that's a fire team power, I think. I am. Let me see. 25 power. Wow. Juiced, bro. All right, let's see here. Seasonal hub. Okay, so I can grab some of these here. So they'll be 31s. I'm really pushing and hoping that it will not be. I would love to get some arms. Let's try. Let me check one thing real quick. All right, I'm really close to rank 8. Let me hit rank 8 before I claim those. All right, so let's check the portal. Looks like fire team ops, quick play. I have a bonus. Helmet at 27. I don't think that would get me there. I need arms. Can I grab any arms to, like, that's a pretty big gap. Let's see here. I wonder if the vendors. Let me go like talk to the drifter, because I know I did that the other day. Because we fly and I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. All right, y'all, we are back. Let's do this thing. So I'm gonna see if I can pull some arms from like Drifter, Ada, anyone like that, and I can get a better or like a higher stat. I don't know what. Okay, so they will drop at 20. Oh no, 21. Damn it. Oh, I thought it'd be close to the like 27 mark. Oh, that's what I get for hoping. Let's see here. Let's go. Just see what Ada's got. Got some shaders I don't got on this account.
Come visit again soon.
Don't get anything in here. So usually it freaks out. Yeah, max. All right, let's go. I guess let's just go run. Maybe this one here because I got a bonus drop. What am I sitting at? 24. So yeah, that should help. That should help. Okay. I wish I had a ornament for that. Twould be nice. Twould be very nice. Wouldn't it be nice? Okay. See if it loads us in.
Guardian, scouts report that Taken and Lucent Hive are fighting to take this pass. We cannot allow them to gain a foothold in this area. Take them out. So I don't know, since we're doing these fire team ops and then they don't have any modifiers on them. I don't know if I can actually, like, we can hit like a higher score on them per se.
It's but I think it's the source of that light blocking our way. You can't even scratch that with your shields. You need something stronger. Something like that Ahamkara stuff. Resonating with taken energy. I think it works like real Ahamkara points. Wizards down and the way is clear.
Good work. If those Ahamkara prove to be helpful, you should look for opportunities to
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I just don't know if I could push it. Like, I know I can get the score higher technically if I kill all the enemies. I just don't know if I can hit the... I don't know if I can hit the threshold. That would make it worth it, you know what I mean? Oh, what am I caught on, dude? All right. It feels like they looked at those tunnels and they're like, you know what? Let's make them a little smaller and let's make it so they can only go through them if they're a ball. They said, you know what? They were at the boardroom table and they said, you son of a... I'm in. That's how we got the Edge of Fate. They said, what was the best part of the final shape? It was walking through those tunnels in the liminality mission. You know what? You're right. How can we make that cooler? Cooler, sir? That's the coolest it's ever been. That's the coolest thing we've ever done. It's like, well, we got to figure something out. Everything's on the brink. Sony's breathing down our necks. What if we turned into a ball instead? Oh my God. You nailed it. My brother up here just got burnt out, bro. Oh. How'd you get up here, my brother? I can't stand up here to res you. Sorry, guys. Try to wake up. My sleep schedule's still messed up from last few weeks. I like to think that someone came to that board meeting, Cuban, and they were like, oh man, I just played the new Metroid game on Switch, and then someone else was like, you know what? I pulled my GameCube out, or my my Sega Dreamcast. I was playing Monkey Ball, and they're like, and then yeah, then Ball is live. Someone played 2K all week, and they're like, oh my God, we love balls. Sorry, don't clip that. That's not bad. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Yeah, the only problem with the DP is that we don't have balls in there. But hell, we got some Chronons. We got hella Chronons, bro. Also love that they had to go like with the most obscure names for the colors. Cinnabar and what was it, Cobalt? I like Cobalt, but Shamu impression. Flipper.
It's on the run, but we've wounded it. It won't get far.
Guardian, between you and me.
Oh. Oh, that happens sometimes, man. Sometimes you do the dominating, and sometimes the game does the dominating of you, man. Just gotta learn when to take it and when to give it back.
Enemy signature incoming.
Huh?
It's gone. For now, at least.
What did you say? Brother, I'm not sure this guy, and like this ain't no shade, but I'm not sure that guy's ever played Destiny in his life. Maybe these kids playing on his account. He's taking our res tokens. We ain't even got res tokens. They're about to implement them. Not that being a flying Caltrops bane. 2 of them. Y'all, I love it. Anytime I get a notification of a YouTube comment, right now it's usually about the Choir of One stuff, and it's half the people being like, "No, this is wrong. You can't get it from the Pinnacle Ops stuff," and half the people be like, "Yeah, I literally got everything in like 2 runs." And so I'm really eager to get in here and explore this. So. This right here looks as hot as it is like when my wife gives me like chili or something and she doesn't tell me it's like piping hot, and then I take that bite, like a big old spoonful, and just burn every inch of my mouth. That's how hot that lava looks. Yeah. That they actually, interestingly enough, they did a partnership with Hot Pockets, and they got the secret recipe for the fill-ins. Wake up, brother. Brother. Why so serious? Oh, we're about to leave our teammate out in the middle. That's honestly probably where I'm going with it too, Cuban. Just in my mind. Wake up! Omega! I knew those words at one point. I don't anymore. Something makeup. 29. Thanks. I need arms, dude. Aww. Shoot him in the tramp stamp. What's up, Raphael? Hey, you should hop in our, man, hop in my community Discord. Come, go into my channel bio and use the link in my Discord there. We got people on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 in there that are vibing, hanging out, man. They might be happy to join you there. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Give me arms. Give me arms, game. Please, Bungie, don't troll. Where the loot? There we go. Ah, I got me head. Head? All right, I got 30. So I'm at 20. Is that as high as I can get? I think so. Yeah. All right. Revolt, give me just a second, man. I had some got a burrito getting delivered, so I'm gonna go grab that real quick. I'll be right back. False burrito alarm. Thought it was gonna be here. Did not arrive yet, so I think we got time for another something. Let's see here. I don't think I have anything that's popping up legs yet. Oh yeah. Hold on. No. I need arms. No. So I have bonus drops from some of these. Revo, are you back? I saw that you hopped away. Can we run this? Let's see here. So we're gonna do this as a test here. We're gonna try to turn up some of these modifiers here. I see. I don't think we're gonna be able to get above a B. So let's see. Let's run this whisper mission, man. Dude, Bungie, why? No shot I'm the only person in the history of the world that gets frustrated by the fact that when I want to pull something from the vault, I don't like if I pull something from the vault using the built-in system in game, I do not want to put it back into my vault instantaneously. That does not make sense in any capacity. I need to play more PvP to get one. Dude, I cannot stand it. Cannot stand it. All right, here's the real test. One second. Nice. Oh, I was already here. I think I just was missing it. My pants are fancy. I put stompies on. The fanciest and the bounciest of pants. Let's see what happens here. Ah, damn it. No. That's the hard part. You gotta find somewhere to land. Thanks, sir. Well, I didn't quite go where I wanted to. Revolt's like, all right, I'm doing one more time. One more time. This will be the last time. Oh, no, no. I almost got it. Oh, I was so close. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I was so close. I'm done. As if. Oh! Alright, yeah, I'm washed. I'm back in 2. Game. Game. Give me somewhere to stay. Oh. I'm scared. Just finding random ass places to stand. I wish I could find an angle. I'm sure there's like a straight angle where you can go straight there. All right, I'm done. I actually am done this time. Knew I was about to die there. I'm too bouncy, bro. I'm too bouncy. The near infinite failed attempts, bro. So my problem is now... Okay, I have ammo, I just don't have any abilities. That's alright. Chilling. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I'll get my grenade and melee back faster, so... Oh, chest up here. Give me arms. Hey! Would you look at it? +9? Juicer? Absolutely juiced, bro. Okay. Need to go help. There's no time to delay! Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. I mean, we gotta send it, bro. Right? I got this one. Nice. Imagine if I would have hit my little Shatterscape. Ooh, okay, so Whisper Catalyst confirmed. You can get a Whisper Catalyst on the lowest difficulty because that considers it legend. Interesting. So we hit 12,397. Took us 20 minutes. I got the Whisper Catalyst to drop. Confirmed. Thanks. All right, so I was able to clip that, guys. So sorry, I got a little broadcasty there for you, but I want to clip that out so I can have confirmation. So I'm probably gonna do that afterwards. We do all those. Oh, let's see here. 31 legs. So honestly, that's actually kind of interesting because here's what I would like to do now if we can. Burrito is actually arriving now, so I'm gonna go get that real quick, and then Revolt, would you be? I don't know how long you have. Would you be down to run an encore mission with me, and just see? Like we'll run it like basically the exact same thing. Okay, sweet. Let's do that. Here's what I'll actually do: is I'm gonna set it up real quick before I run, and then if you could get started. I just gotta run upstairs real quick. Grab that. I'm gonna do literally basically the exact same thing here. So I have positive modifiers on as well. Okay, so let me launch that, guys. I will be right back, like super fast. Right back.
Guardian, the conductor has diverted the flow of radiolaria to the planet's core.
We know her goal. We must uncover her method.
Let's do this thing real quick. Revolt's already in Narnia.
I can only speculate as to the Shadow Legion's motivations.
I'll say sometimes when you get a Chipotle burrito, they delivered it, and something about it being to go, they just don't give it as much love and care. They make it smaller. They just make it not as beefy, not as filled up as you get if you were in. You're looking the burrito maker, the burritoista, in the eye, and telling them, no, I don't want double chicken and stuff, but I also don't want you to skimp me. Like, I don't want to pay for double, but you can give me extra. A lot of times they don't do that if you're not there in person. That's why I like to go. They did not skip me today, boys. We're up today astronomically. They hooked me up today. Hooked up today, brother. I did, dude. You had, my life was in your hands right there, bro. It would have been less, if I would have died, it would have been less your fault. It would have been way more just like the game not taking it. Oh, which one are we missing? This one? Okay. I'll go grab the thing if you want. We can both go if you want to, but... And go. Get me out. So I'm really, really intrigued to see what's going to happen here. So I think we're only going or able to get a B rank on this. So... Okay, so we got the chest here. Let's see what we get. I got a Bushido cowl. Okay, so what do I need right now? I need a chest. Looks like I need a chest piece.
Maya has turned a collective into a community.
It makes them unpredictable. Our tactics must change accordingly.
I was testing again. Testing to see again if you'd let me down. You did not, brother. Yeah, and I'm not even on my feet because I'm just hovering in the air above the Vex fluid. All right, dunking. Here we go. Okay, just didn't hit anything. Great, love this for us. I know it's overkill, but thought I would have at least hit something, dude. Okay. Damn, on normal, this is like a joke, bro. Hey, chess piece. 34. Let's go. What's up, cool cat? Dude, I remember when you first popped in here, man. I remember seeing your name. I was like, that's a sick ass name right there. Dude, it's going well. So we're taking a little side quest. So I'm not on my main account right now. I'm on my alt account. We're just going through. Cause I had a ton of people in my comments coming into live streams on TikTok, things like that. And we're just sitting. So it is an RNG drop, I believe. Like you have a chance at it, but I think you can eliminate the RNG based on your score. So here we are literally on like the lowest difficulty right here because we had just done. So I fired up this account for the first time today for this expansion. And I hit essentially I was at I have Choir of One. I got it from the mission, so I did not buy it from Xur. Got Choir of One. I got the destabilizing rounds catalyst, but I don't have other ones. And then I have Whisper, but I didn't have like the extra catalysts, things of that sort. So what I ended up doing was we just ran a Whisper mission because I actually don't have the expansion on this account. So I'm just trying to get leveled up, see, okay, what's it look like for a free-to-play player to get these weapons nowadays? And so as I'm doing this, we are going through, and I did the Whisper mission, and I actually got the Whisper catalyst from the lowest difficulty. Now we did a high score for that. Like we had like 12,000 points or something like that on the board. So you know, we did pretty well for what we were doing. Like, we changed modifiers up and things like that. So all this to say, I'm trying to figure out what you guys need to know. But like I said, I'm on the lowest difficulty. I can't even do advanced yet, because you got to hit 90 to do advanced, and I'm not 90 yet. So So we're real close, brother. Real close to the end. What did we name our daughter?
What did we name our daughter?
What? Maya?
What did we?
Yeah, we did a little raid racing. Racing. I mean, we started at the time, but dude, that race was brutal. So I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy for the teams that did it. I love having a non-linear thing. Like, I miss Leviathan. Now, I do wish that there would have been some puzzly encounters intermingled. I like the feel of like Leviathan being kind of like a game show. I think that was a really cool choice there. But oh, there's an investigate. There it is. I think the raid's a little overtuned in normal difficulty, to be honest with you. I think it's a little hard. I'm okay with that, but I don't think it's just pure mechanic stuff, because we got mechanics down pretty easily. We actually ran into some DPS checks, and the team I was running with was pretty damn talented. So yeah, the DPS check was insane, dude. Insanity. Oh, sorry, I stepped forward. I tried to stop when I realized you weren't down here. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you're using a ton of weapons right now anyways. It seems like you're using mostly your fists, so. There's a lot of good rolls. I don't know if there's a god roll, ergo sum, that like is complete. Like, obviously, if you don't have a wolf background, ergo sum, go get that. Do you have a thing on you? No? Okay. Oh, he's like over there. Our conductor wave. That is a good one. I like that as well. What is that? The Risk Runner? Cool cat? So my slight issue I'm about to run into here is I don't have a ton for long distance because I'm running Lord of Wolves and I'm crutching it right now. So we're about to find out, aren't we, brother? Ready? I'll let you melee these enemies if you want to. That's it. Maybe. My multi-mock doesn't want to. Oh, Lord Jesus, that dude got cooked. That Cabal enemy just got blue balled. You know, the big one that comes up? He was like, I'm ready for the fight. Ooh! All sorts of stuff just dropped. A mint retrograde, command frame 3. I didn't even see everything that dropped. We wind slice. Let's go, guys. So yeah, I had a bunch of stuff. So it's confirmed. Meta, if you're still hanging around, man, you can get all sorts of stuff to drop from the normal Encore mission. We hit 10,000. We got over 10,000 points here, and I had all kinds of stuff drop. I don't even know exactly what it was. So all sorts of yellow, all sorts of stuff just exploded. So all right. So that is good to know. Good to know. So here's what I'm going to do, because I actually want to figure out what all dropped, because I'd have to like slow it all down. Revolt, brother, if you got to go, because I'm going to take a break here in a moment so I can eat this food, because no one wants to see me do that. So see you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, so that was here. Let me show you guys exactly what we were running. So confirmed, you can go to the Pinnacle Ops, you can go to the Encore mission, and even if you are actually, give me 1 second. I'll do it in just a second when I can actually click on it. I can't click on it at the moment. All right. So confirmed for you guys, you can go to the portal. You can come here to the Pinnacle options and you can choose Encore. My team and I, we chose Customize, Normal, and then these are our settings that we use. So we had in here, I had the Threaded Banes, I had Subtle Foes, and then I actually had these positive modifiers showing here that we were only hitting a B score. However, our forecast, was around this 14,000 mark. We only hit the 10,000, like little north of 10,000, and I got intrinsics, I got catalyst to drop. All that stuff. So if you guys are looking, make sure that you go in and just make sure you get a high score. Make sure you surpass the threshold. Now, it may not be guaranteed. Maybe I got lucky, but it's just something to think about when you're going in there and doing that. Sorry, guys, trying to multitask and make like a short video I can clip out at the same time. All right. Let's see here. So yeah, I got command frame 3. So I got a new frame. I have destabilizing rounds. I do not have onslaught. So what's funny is I actually already had destabilizing rounds, but I did not have subsistence before. So I have unlocked subsistence through the Encore mission. I played 1. That's the only one I played on this character. Let's see here. Okay, I don't have the stocks, so I need more intrinsic. So I'm going to have to run more. So like I didn't get everything from 1. You'll have to run multiple runs. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a quick break here, guys. I'm going to eat my burrito they got here because it's getting cold. I'm going to eat it, and then I am going to pick this up because I love this ornament. And when I get back, I'm going to keep grinding a little bit. If there's anyone in chat that wants to run some of these Pinnacle Ops, it seems like we can just run these at lower difficulties. And then when I get higher, because once I hit the 90, I can hit advanced, and I would like to see how that changes. So guys, give me like 5-10 minutes. It won't be very long. Just hang with me here. Probably run an ad just to try to get it out of the way while I'm not here, and we'll go from there. So I'll be right back. All right, y'all. Back, but we're still eating a little bit, so not going to turn my camera on at the moment. Let's do some clean screen gaming. How about that? So let's see. I want to see what my portal situation looks like. So I need legs desperately. So if we go portal, it's like a fire team op. I don't think anything shows up for this here. My energy weapon is slacking. My helmet is slacking. Interesting. So let me do this real quick. Let me go run this. And then Meta and Cool Cat, if you guys are around, maybe once I run this solo op, let's try to get this helmet. Because what I don't want to do is I don't want to delay it until after reset and then have it. I don't know what happens at reset. I've not been around watching the portal when that happens, so. So y'all give me just a second here. God, I love Fatebringer.
Warm-up is over. Time for a real fight.
Juicer blue. I'm blue. Dabble dee dabble die. Dabble dee dabble die. No, 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 no. All right, let's see what we can get. I think we're getting our head here, right?
Strong moves,
Head.
Guardian. It's been nice to be in the field again. Sometimes I forget that I'm a hunter.
So we can get up to a
not just a
38.
Bray's granddaughter.
hard to overlook, isn't he?
38.
That giant robotic head.
38.
But always remember, he's not the only family you have.
Did I not get the bonus drop? I did get a 40 boost. But the whole point of that was running for the 30, or for the helm. All right. All right, Meadow, what do you need to work on, man? What mission you want to run? I'd be interested in running the Kells Fall mission, actually. That's the main one I want to run. Because I don't have that exotic yet, and there's a bonus drop here. But I'm open to either running Kells Fall or Encore. Okay. Can you send me your tell me what your Bungie name is in chat? Then if there's anyone else, if there's anyone in Twitch or I gotcha. If there's anyone else that's in Twitch or YouTube chat that wants to run the Kells Fall mission with us. Man, if I could get a 41 pair of arms. You can join in progress if you want to. Just let me know what your Bungie name is. All right, normal difficulty, because I can't get above that yet, but we're going to do the Threaded Banes. We're going to do Subtle Foes. We're going to do... Okay. Yeah, man, here what I'll do is we'll just kind of no, we can just communicate like this. I think we should be okay. Kind of just use chat like this. Cool Cat, I just sent you an invite. You should be able to use it. huge. Getting some blue drops just passively as we're gaming. Try to see if I can remember all the torch locations. It's my hardest part. Ooh, more arms. Yeah, same. Should have been a head. Headpiece would have been fantastic. I don't know. Let's see. Can't remember if we gotta light a bunch of things up or not. Nope. Maybe not. Maybe do. All right, we should be able to come forward now. Yeah, yeah. Good here if you guys want to come through. Pal, thank you for the subscription on YouTube. No problem, Jinx. No problem, man. I've just ran this a couple times recently, so I have it in the back of my head. I'm just gonna pull you forward, man, and we'll go from there. All right, so you want to come over here? Jinx, come this way if you can. Give me a helmet game. Helmet. Hey. Plus 11 juicer? We love to see it. We love to see it, folks. All right, let's take a look here. We can go in this way. We come on up. Oh, into the red light. Oh, the damn warlock jumps, man.
Guardian down.
All right. Just gotta activate that before we go out. Sorry, y'all. Wife hit the lunch break. Had to mute for a few so we could chat. All right, we'll come over here. There we go. Nice. Very nice. Well done, man. Well done. All right. So I've confirmed. Just give me 1 second here. Turn everything back on. All right, y'all. So we just confirmed. We just ran Kale's Fall. I've never ran Kale's Fall before on this character. Just ran it. I'll show you my stats here soon, but I got the Slayer's Fang. It is craftable. I can extract the pattern doing that now. You can see for the first time doing that live on stream. And I have multiple things drop. I also, while I was running, I got Mint Retrograde with Beacon Rounds and Hatchling. So I can confirm today, on this account, I have 2 Mint Retrogrades. So I've had people telling me, oh, this gun doesn't drop. I've had people telling me, oh, I can't get these. You do not have to be on anything special. If you go in here, we are on the normal mission. We only scored 10,943 points. We are on the normal difficulty. Let me show you real quick. Go to Orbit. If I go here and I go over to the portal settings, it should have these still in here. You can see brand new. First time I've ever got the gun. Go in Kale's Fall. Mission. I don't know if I can select it. Let's see here. Go here, Kale's Fall Mission, and you can see customize. You can see these are the options that we had selected. So modifiers, we had the Threaded Bane, we had Subtle Foes. That boosted up just a little bit. We went in here, we had 3 positive modifiers because I'm only at personal power. I'm only at 38 is what I was rocking right there. I might be able to get a little higher at this point. Yeah, I can get 45, that 41 there, 44. Yeah, I can't get much higher than that. So I boost it up through all these customized settings. Get this as high as you possibly can. Run it. Make sure you go past the high score modifier. You should be good to go. All right, sorry guys. Had to try to record that because I was trying to get this information out to people about what was going on, how they could best get these weapons, man. So appreciate you guys for hanging out, doing that. Let's see here. Get up to 44 with this. Get up to 48 here. Get up to 46. Yeah, honestly, this grind's pretty... I mean, I've only been playing for... Okay, so a plus 10 on my legs. So let's run to the Enclave real quick because I want to see what I actually got, what dropped as far as intrinsics and catalysts and things of that sort. All right. So let's go see what this will be. So if I go in here and I do reshape, shotgun, Slayer's Fang, let's see what I got. So I got the Night Sworn 2 intrinsic. I got the Repulsor Brace refit. So I got an intrinsic and a catalyst to drop, plus the weapon itself. So you can see I had a Triumph pop up on the screen showing that that was the first time I ever got that to happen. So yeah, that's awesome. That's great. So I think we have definitively answered the question. How do I obtain the exotic mission weapons? Meaning, how do I go in starting new? This is a free-to-play account. So free-to-play for Edge of Fate. Let me say that. So I not free-to-play as in I've not played anything else. This is a free-to-play account. So we're talking here. We're looking at what I have access to. I do not have access to the Edge of Fate. You can see it says get it now. I can go in here to the store. I can go down to the bottom. You grab that real quick. Go down to the bottom. You see Year of Prophecy Edition. Nothing on here. Year of Prophecy Destiny 2. Nothing's on here. I do own Lightfall. I own the Final Shape. I've played those. I've had those in the past. I own old content, but I do not own current content. The Edge of Fate, Year of Prophecy, anything of that sort. I today have received, I already had Choir of One, but I did not have the Intrinsic 3. I had Intrinsic 2. I did not have Intrinsic 3. I did have Destabilizing Rounds. I now have access to Subsistence. I did not, on my account, you can see here in my collections, I did not have Slayer Fang. I didn't have Slayer Fang. I didn't have Mint Retrograde. I didn't have any of these. I had not played before today. So just a little bit of time took me to go in here, get up my power just a little bit, go into the portal. When you go into the portal, you're going to go down. You're going to go to the Pinnacle, Options, and then you're going to select from one of the available missions. So I went in today. I went in and got the Whisper. And I grabbed one of the catalysts I did not have for Whisper. I went into Encore. I got the intrinsic that I didn't have. And I went into Kelsfall. I got the weapon, an intrinsic, and a catalyst. So if you guys are still searching for this content, you're searching for these guns, you're trying to figure out how to do it, we have answered the question. This is how you do it. So that was the whole goal of today. I got some other stuff I want to knock out today. So I appreciate you guys hanging out today. I think I'm going to call it there for now. So if you're not around, thank you, Batman, in the Twitch chat. If you have a Prime sub, Twitch Prime sub, if this has been helpful to you, would you subscribe to the YouTube channel or the Twitch channel? It helps a ton. You can use that free Twitch Prime sub. So if you have Amazon Prime, that means you have a Twitch Prime sub that you can utilize. Just hit the subscribe button. You'll see a little crown icon. You can use that on the channel. And if that's not, just follow the channel and let people know about this video. If you hear of anyone who needs help, say, hey, I know this guy who has a YouTube video. They can follow this. I'm probably going to clip out some things of that sort. Meta, thank you very much for running Kelsfall, man. Appreciate you. Hopefully you got some good stuff from that. Until next time, guys, be blessed. Have a good day. Bye.